What is one thing that you used to be able to get with no questions asked, but now is too expensive? Now not even chips are cheap as chips. Deodorant, both stick and spray, I still buy it obviously, but I gotta say damn every time and go for the cheaper one. Concert tickets. There was a time when seeing your favorite band didn't require you to sell a kidney or consider refinancing your house. There are tons of things that were free in the past that aren't anymore. When I was a kid they would triple bag your groceries if you asked them to, now they charge per bag. Years ago banks didn't charge ATM fees and you didn't have to pay for new cards or bank books or any of that. Food delivery was free, but we always tipped, so I don't know if that ought to count. Out west those crazy bastards have to pay to get their pizzas sliced too. We were the last people on our street to upgrade to cable TV. Back in the bad old days you could plug a television set into a wall socket and pick up a signal to get network channels. We had 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13. Tons of telephone services were free, including information, and so many companies had 800 numbers or toll-free lines for in-state calls. There are so many fees now for services that were included in the actual price. In the past buying a plane ticket meant you were good to go. Staying at a hotel meant you could avail yourself of everything they offered. Even having a membership now means having to pay more for certain things. Bone-in wings. BWW used to run specials for $2.5 wing like 15 years ago. Now, a lot of places seem to be nearly $2 a wing. Food inflation is getting out of hand. Dog toys. I'm not spending $40 for something that will be destroyed within weeks. Here, have this stick. I was at the grocery store and a shitty frozen pizza was $11. WTF. Fast casual food. This used to be my go-to for eating out, with fast food drive-thrus reserved for road trips and sit-down dining for nice occasions. Now fast food is the default and fast casual is for nice occasions. Road trips and sit-down dining just don't happen. For a long time I did pick your own for strawberries, peaches, and apples. It used to be dirt cheap because you did all the labor. It was a great way to get bulk quantities of perfectly ripe fruit to make a year's worth of jams. Then it became trendy and all the places jacked their prices way up. Even if you were willing to pay the sometimes higher per pound price than getting it at the farm stand. What is available to pick is decimated. So many people are doing it, things get picked clean quickly. And worse, most of those people have no idea what they are doing, so they end up picking underripe fruit, wiping out future picking, and often they trash the plants and trees. Steaks. I bought a birthday card for my sister this past weekend, $7.20 after tax. It wasn't even a super fancy one. Personally, I used to happily enjoy the dollar menu at McDonald's, but that is no longer a one for anything. Any meat. I remember when a whole chicken used to cost under $5. When did chicken become as expensive as a steak? I used to be able to get a boba drink at least once or twice a week when it was only $2.50. Now most boba shops have milk teas for $6 without add-ons, and if you want to change your milk type, because you're either vegan or lactose intolerant or include add-ons, the drink is now $7-8. Getting a boba drink is a once a month or once every 3 months treat now. Going to the movies on a weekend night. We don't have any normal theaters left, they are all IMAX. So tickets are $25 each in the evening, then add popcorn and soda and it's $100. Chipotle. No way I paying $20 for a burrito anymore. Hotel motel rooms. I was traveling and stopped at a Motel 6, which was the cheapest in the area. $74 night plus a $50 deposit that I got back in the morning. It used to be $40 night maximum for a motel in a desirable area with prices as low as $20 night. You can't even pay cash for cheap motels anymore, they require a credit card. I might as well try and find somewhere to sleep in my car for those prices. Taco Bell. We had a neighborhood mango tree and we would pick up the fallen mangoes after a storm all the time. Nobody even knew whose tree it was, just like a community tree. Fast forward 15 years, we pick up mangoes after a storm, next day we get a legal notice for stealing. Hiring a lawyer to defend picking mangoes off the road was pretty expensive.